Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Total War Warhammer, where we're playing as Mousillon, and hopefully in this episode we finally can move Kemmler away from Carcassonne and move him up towards the Empire and start getting a White King for him and do everything that we need in order to get his legendary items, because it's kind of time that we start questing. But for now, he's still slightly needed over here. But this building has been finished, and thus it is time to recruit a hero, and that is a White King. And yes, you also have Banshees, but look at them, also immediately level 6. That is so good, and I actually kind of forgot that. Uncompromising, 10% when wounding aggressors, or sanguine. What can you do? You can assault units, assassinate, discourage populace, and assault garrison. Trying to look here what I want. You can infiltrate, assassinate, block army. That is a really good one. These are your main campaign. Being magnanimous, intelligent, ambush chance, hero self-defense, Lord's army. That's kind of nice, but we probably want another ghoul whisperer. There you go. We'll hire you, and we'll hire the other hero for Kemmler's army, and he is going to be embedded for a while. So he's probably going to be... Yeah, Sanguine isn't really good, but... Actually, once we make you into a campaign hero, instead of one that goes with Kemmler's army, when we later get one with a little bit more damage... Yeah, you know what? Then I really want him. Hero self-defense. There you are, White King. You're gonna go to Kemmler in order to join him. Marshal, public order increase, a skeletal steed. Yeah, you can be a bit of a fighter, but yeah. We're gonna do those, the fighters, once we have find someone that's really good for it. Uncompromising is really something good for an agent, someone that walks in the field. Inspirational, nope. Siege, no. That is one we do. Enemies, additional 4% casuals inflicted on foreign army. Yeah, patrol ambusher. You are now really meaty. A foreign, when deployed in foreign provinces, yeah, probably do that. If we then deploy you in a foreign province, it would be good. White King, you need to be incorporated into Kemmler's army. You've got a long journey ahead of you. There you go. But at least we started with the process. And here is our Banshee. It's gonna be a spy. Hero success chance is modified by enemy heroes, huh? Not her. -8%. Assassin. Yes. And attrition, forces in local owned region. -3 inspector income, and the spoiler. Seeing you're going to be an agent as well, I rather do things that annoy the enemy right now. There we go. Heroes hired. Now, it is the next turn. Are the Von Karsteins still truly alive, or have they indeed been taken over by the vampire? I don't see the Von Karsteins. They normally start in Zwarthaven. That is really bad. That is not good. Or do they start one? No, I think they start in Zwarthaven. Wait, Castle Tempelhof is of the Empire? Oh no. Manfred, you're being destroyed. The Empire, well, perhaps we can liberate them and then hopefully they get the legendary lords back. I don't know if it works that way. You can liberate things from enemies, old factions that were destroyed, thanks to the mods that I have. I hope that that brings back the legendary lords, and then we can include Otto von Karstein and Isabella and... Forgot his name. Sorry. At least the whole von Karstein family. That would be nice. So we could go and attack you.
Who calls me Hex?
Start actually truly obliterate the last little bits of Brettonia, but I don't think that's really a good idea. Lack of corruption, -4. Still increasing though. Oh, it's slowly increasing at the moment again because there are heroes. Is this pottery worth it? Do we have anywhere else pottery? Because you also suffer from a lack of corruption. We want these buildings in here because you are going to be a recruitment hub. So we want this, and we do want yet another build. Oh, we can throw away the carnal pit. Yeah, and then we can put in a brazier. And then this building is going to be the last building that we need for these guys, which are... do we need the Forbidden Library, or do we need the other one? Vampire Crypts. I think I want Vampire Crypts, because that... I prefer Vargul's and Terror Geists over Corpse Guards. It's just not really my thing. So yeah, we'll put that over here. Another Vampire Crypt, and we'll put here the Brazier, and then... I'm surprised they say lack of corruption -4. That's pretty significant. With 73%, I am surprised. I really am. Oh, we just relieved you from certain death. The fact is, what are we going to do with the Red Duke right now? Your race cannot colonize this type of racial thing. No, but we would like to destroy the... And I don't want to attack within the Empire because that's kind of Kemmler's job. How is the order? The public order here is dropping again. Lack of corruption. Yeah, we're trying it to. Trying to work on that. Here. Vampire corruption. Correct for the lack of corruption. Taxes then, military crackdown. Yeah, there will be some issue because our characters there as well. If I move out of the province, yeah, they will go bad again. I guess you just need bill fires in every freaking province. That is annoying as hell.
I will alone.
But that's just the way it's gonna be, I guess. And attacking Paravon. Oh, look at the amount of Pegasus. I don't know how Paravon keeps up this army, but holy heck. Pegasus Knights, which are like one tier below the top units. I mean, these guys are nothing, peasant mobs, but whoo, that is an army. I guess you're going to have to take over a little bit Kemmler's duty.
Let us make doom.
And then we're going to attack over here. I guess that is going to be what you're going to do, because Kemmler needs to start building an army and then move north. And we'll just probably replace some of these units and give them to Kemmler. I won't give everything to Kemmler, because I do want the Red Duke to have an army, and I do want him to grow nice, massive, unstoppable fools of cavalry, but that is for later. But I think the Empire destroyed... That's the vampire counts. I saw for a moment here... Where are you? No, they're gone now for realsies? No, there they are, from Karstein. Their turn still comes up as if they should be somewhere, but... Castle Drakenhof is still at least theirs. Templehof isn't, but Drakenhof is. Alright, and ooh, you are still alive. Normally the vampires kind of tend to crush those guys.
This night.
Alright. I mean, I wish I could help you. I really wish I could, but we cannot trade. Yes, I do. Alright, you're gonna go into Brion.
This better be important.
No, you... I want to click on this army. Fine. No problem.
Domination is ours.
You're gonna go out. And I guess we're gonna go and increase the corruption more, because if we increase the corruption, we're gonna get some corruption in here, which is nice for us. We're gonna get some corruption in there. Actually, we probably... The amount we get will be very low, because they have a grill chapel in here. Still, I think that would be a good move. Actually, let's just see if we can get some economical buildings or something. Oh, and we need to save up. Oh, we need to save up money for the necro thing. Yeah, hold on. So we won't do that. You move up.
As you command.
As we come on, indeed. Let's get out of here, and you need to start being a nuisance to other people. So that you can get some experience, and we're not doing with her, which is kind of bad. She is giving a heck ton of corruption to Castle Artois over here, which is really good.
What?
So actually, I'm going to keep you over there and move back to Carcassonne, because I think we will get more bang for a buck if we do that. Lack of corruption. It's currently not growing, but it's also not dropping. If we can get this just to grow a little bit more, then we should be in. We should be golden.
The winds blow strong.
Yes, they do,
Yes.
but not for you, at least. Hopefully.
Yes, Neferata was right. Foolish mortal.
Let's just give it a turn. There is the glow, I think, of a major battle. I think I see major battle signs over here. Which means we can recruit nice things from there. Carcassonne is about to revolt.
You dare beguile them.
Marienburg,
Nation calls.
what are you doing over here? I find that kind of scary. First of all, this. Because research rate faction-wide grows, and that is what I want. And I'm going to have to build a few of these, but there we go. And that was all our money in one go. Corone safeguarded from thing. You're on the -1, but your vampire corruption is growing, so it should be fine. You're gonna go towards Kemmler still. Your public order is, thanks to the military crackdown, growing. You are just super happy nowadays. It's just buildings. Buildings you give plus free public order. So why is everything else giving so much public order? Oh! Vampire crypts are giving it, and I know you give it.
I hunt.
So, which province was about to revolt? Is that you again? Yeah. Actually, I'm okay with that, so go over here.
Fight.
I did not switch troops out with Kemmler. Kemmler is just gonna build up a new army, whatever.
Find me grave bound.
There we go. That should be good. Still want to do that, because that is a mission that we have. And then when the revolt happens over here, we can immediately crack down on it. Should be good. Crypt ghouls. Let's get those up. And then let's see what's going on over here.
Yes, my sire.
Castle Tempelhof, Fort Oberson. That's all normally vampire territory. Eschen as well. This is
It will be done.
annoying.
Do not betray me, mortal.
He is here though. Johan van Karstein. This is just a vampire. Even if it's called a von Karstein. You're at war with the Empire. The Empire, yeah, they didn't guard our western borders, but they expanded completely into the east. That's what the Empire did. Okay, so the Empire isn't as weak as we thought it was for a moment there. Hey, wait. Portalo, you have 2 settlements nowadays? Did you also now inhabit this one again? Yep, you resettled Tobaro. Alright, so Estalia is now completely Brettonian in culture. If we would have looked at this in the CK2 way. What are you doing over here? I do not trust you being here. Success. I'll just deploy her for some experience, but that's not really what we need out of her.
My bloodline calls.
Alright, let's go. There is the revolt, and I think for the first time over here it's vampiric instead of chaos.
This better be important. Well, destroy them.
Yeah, you are completely destroyed, buddy. Might is right.
Darkness comes.
Let us see here. I mean, I still want to make you like a heck of a vampire guy. I guess we should start thinking of... I mean, yeah, I want to make you like a super tank. We do want this at a certain point. Good from a high angle because we're going to get a zombie dragon. But we'll take that after we've got the zombie dragon. And by the way, in this game you can only go to level 30. Be noted of that. Charge bonus. It is Brettonian, but we are a little bit less chargy. Missile resistance. 10% is just too small. Could also increase his armor. Perhaps I should... No, then he... His attack strength is really not good. Not good enough. Not good enough for a melee lord. Let's go. And I really should look into this. Don't we have some better stuff nowadays? We have a spell shield on. What does this do? Magic resistance. We really want ward save actually. Tormentor sword. Does what now? That causes the other person to be really less damage. I think that's pretty good. You give ward save. Good. Because for ward save, any type of damage is reduced by this amount. Any type. And that is the good thing about it. Missile resistance is over here. Crown of Command. You become unbreakable. I'm already Cause Fear. Potion of Strength. Is not bad. In fact, it does armor piercing damage. You might just want to do that. Yeah, let's give him a Potion of Strength. Casting Iron. 22% damage resistance. There we go. That is much better. And it's about time that we start messing up with her again. Don't know how well we can do it. I have to look at our armies, but We're gonna try, gosh darn it. Build up the harbor. We could build that up. We could build this up. Yeah, let's build that up. They are still messing about over here.
As you command. It is night.
Actually, I think I'd rather have Kemla move up into Gizore, so that we have all of a sudden a military presence. There we go. Having realized the limits that mortality placed them in, Heinrich Kemla made it his life work to escape them. He became a great and much feared necromancer, until his rivals brought him to his knees. Now he wanders the land, his body broken and his mind blasted. However, somewhere within, his innate lust for power still burns. As his faltering steps take him close to an ancient barrow, he hears a whisper that cuts through the chaotic whirl of his shattered thoughts. Almost unbidden, the words of summoning fall on Kemla's lips. And we gain quite a bit of cash for doing having done this. What is thy will, master? The thoughts enter Kemla's head, resonating like the echoes of a crypt. The necromancer's unfocused gaze shifts to take an imposing figure clad in tarnished gold and bronze armor, which stands before the barrow's broken door stone. The blazing eyes of a white king are a fixed point around which Kemla's thoughts coalesce and steady themselves. Though covered in sores and clad in beggar's rags, the black tendrils of necromantic power wind through his frame, and he is the list master once more. Bring me the others, he croaks. Have two of the following units in your vein: Graveguard or Sturman Graveguard. Well, you know what, Kemler? You're on your way, because Graveguard we can freaking hire over here, and that is improvement of your army, which I am all for. So please do come over to Corone and you will get your Graveguard. We probably want a public order building, but you have a unique thing here as well. It's just so annoying. There's so limitations. What is this unique building? Recruitment costs for all of the forest building chain, but that's not faction wide, I think. Is there anything else that we want to build? We want to build all everywhere vampire crypts and things. I don't think this is going to be a recruitment hub. Dark Lair. Wait, we can build Dark Lairs twice in this region? Okay, then we have to build a forest over here. Holy shoot. So forest, and the forest chain. Do you need anything else for forest chain? You would like a vampire crypt. So vampire crypt, special building. Yeah, now I can't place everything. Unless Gizoro is going to do without walls. Because, yeah, but it's all late. What I'm trying to think of. The problem is I'm going to forget there's a unique building over here, and I'm not going to destroy the walls later on. That is my problem. Because I'm going to forget. Castle Boston. Your vampire corruption is already growing. Could do you have unique buildings? Unholy Forge, you do. Wait. Hold on. Is it everywhere where there's a unique building in the... No, it's not in Castle Boston. It's... Darn, my game is breaking a little bit. There's no Unholy Forge over here. It's only over here there's an Unholy Forge. So Unholy Forge does, I assume, Black Coach, Corpse Guard, Grave Guard. Yeah, so it is for this line, Grave Guard, and it is for this line. So we put the unique building over here. We put here. We'll put this building and this one. Then we'll put here the building needs in order to get every unit. Remember that the charnel pit will go away in time. I think we can actually manage to squeeze this in without issues. In fact, the surplus growth, we already have enough to actually bump it up. We could put places over here and then... Let me think here. And, this there. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright. Sorry, that took a little of a moment's thought, but I now we'll build it over there. You're going to be you're not going to be a recruitment hub. So we've got 3 provinces combined in our little bit of recruitment. Baston, Artois, and Garonne, and then the rest is going to be economical. So if it's economical anyways, we need to get economical buildings in here. So let's get you also some public order. And also public order will help us have less revolts, which means we can actually do some stuff. And here's the same thing, we're gonna go with public order. Because we're actually being kind of friends with the Wood Elves. We're not being friends, but we're definitely not being very... Whoa! What happened to you? Your army got destroyed.
You have been granted access to my halls. Don't make me regret it.
No, I'm not making you regret it, but you're... Wow. Strength rank 44 is very low. Oh my, there are the dwarves. There they are. There's von Karstein. In Waldenhof. We found them. And this is their capital. This is the only region they have.
Bow.
There's Isabella von Karstein and
Yes.
Vlad von Karstein. There they are. These are the unique guys that I also would like to gain. Because they are a romantic couple in death, and they're kind of awesome. And they are at war with Zufbar. Zufbar, not these dwarves though.
Restless.
Now, follow me. My thralls, track ahead.
This is Karakadrim. Wait. Did I misread that? And are they in war with the true dwarves? No, they're in war with those. Okay. Well, we found it at least. How's your vampiric corruption over here? Yeah, I know, but I'm more interested in how much vampire corruption there is in this region. Just
So fear.
that's... I do not want to cause them trouble, I want to help them. Huh, stop that.
Yours is power I follow.
Okay, that army is like nearly destroyed.
Fulfill my Slayer oath. The Slayer in me seeks
Ungrim,
death.
with whom are you at war? With whom are the dwarves at war? The dwarves. Karagenkor. Kara's Encore, sorry. Just at war with, are they at war with the... No. The greenskins are doing also well, and this is such a weird gameplay. Normally greenskins are destroyed by now. Like, not even contention to have any chance. Probably want to increase the brazier because we need that vampiric corruption to grow. Actually, before we do that, we really need to give Kemmler and his troops. And he can just make it.
Ready.
But... yeah, I'm in March then, so just realized. So no, I will not make it. So we've learned that this dark lair is over here. Is it truly over here, or is this once again you crapping out? No, you really have them in both. Just had to check and make sure of that. So which other mega expensive building can we build here? That we won't have another region. We don't really have anything. I guess we're just gonna go with it's like no income at all, but it's income, and we are taxing over here. Actually, we could get this if we build a relinquery. How about you for your top units? Does that lead to a relinquery? So we could build this and then get actually some units over here as well. And the additional income is negligible. So let's just do that. Before I... Well, I actually can recruit some units over there as well. Normally I like to really have provinces completely focused on income or not, but apparently in the vampire structure, because in Mousillon over here, in our capital, there is just not much more to build that gives us money, because if I don't build this, the only thing that gives us money is this one. And 5% tax rate is 105 bucks. And when it's upgraded to full, it's 157 bucks. Because I think it rounds down, so that's just not worth it. Then I'd rather have the recruitment ability. There we go. No unique buildings. And you're gonna go economical, so let's go and build you some public order over here. Indirectly help with all the issues that we are facing. And then next turn we will be able to do what we want to do. So you have a gigantic army over here. Or gigantic 17 troops. But this settlement does not have walls.
Who wishes the grave?
You have been off battle because you've been hiding for ages. So how much... Oh, shoot, I moved. Raid stance needs 25%
Through the shadows.
movement range. That might be a bit too much.
March.
I'm going to do it a little earlier than I'm supposed to be able to do, but I'm going to do it anyways. I'm in ambush stance, not a raid stance. I looked at the wrong thing. Well, that sucks. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna take a break after this one because I'm making mistakes left and right that I should not be making. So what are you gonna do with that army, huh? You've gone back. There you go. You can cause problems over there.
Spread the rot. Yes, the time is right.
You go in here. You're gonna recruit. I think you need a grave guard. Just gonna check before I buy anything that's not true. That's sack settlements. That's what we need the army for. 2 grave guards. So you're gonna go. So we have 5 spearmen, but you are gonna be kicked anyways because you have no experience. And 6 spearmen is still, it's very good against Brettonians, but not against the Empire. But they all have pretty decent stuff, and he is also not really a unit because he's expected to be an agent. So Grave Guard with great weapons for armor-piercing and anti-infantry, or against shields that we... I'm actually gonna go with you guys, with the great weapons. That is your first little bit of units. There's a Corpse Guard. Yeah, he has a magical aura, which I think heals people, but we have Cameron already doing that on his own. Here are the Crypt Horse, with the armor-piercing poison attacks, but we don't need everything to be armor-piercing. Anti-infantry we really want, because I think we will need that. Why are you cheaper? Well, you have shielded. Because these guys just have way more armor and way higher charge bonus, Black Knights. These guys have a little bit better melee defense, but yeah, I see. This is Crypt Ghouls, but we want Crypt Horrors as well. So what we're gonna face Empire, which can be quite heavy on cavalry with lots of armor. Armor piercing Ethereal. And later on we will also be facing Chaos, which would also these guys be good with. But these are not anti-infantry. But they need magical weapons to be damaged. First do three of these, and I think if I do more, I'm overcommitting. Armor piercing and anti-infantry. These guys will cause damage. A lot of it. These will cause a lot of terror, but I think I'd rather have it over doing these guys. Oh, they don't even. I thought they caused terror. My mistake. Well, we can't hire any more anyways, because I just realized when I looked at it.
I need more minions.
Oh, that's our units over now. 3 blips. So, let's start with this. Let's get Camelars on army. And then we'll use the rest of the money to increase everything else. We know we want a super good. We want a special building in there, which might be super good if you build everything in accordance with it. Otherwise, so we'll have to save for that. You're going to be an economical hub, so I first want to give you the economical buildings. You're not going to get anything else but economics, and this actually you give money as well, huh? Yeah, both of you do. So let's not go overboard. Which may mean that we will build these two again plus this over here. Alongside the brazier. Yeah, that sounds actually like a pretty good idea. That seems to be our economical build. Okay, so 50% do not stand in marching stance. Go here. Alright. Raiding. 50% chance. Immune to attrition. And we get 317 additional gold. Moving into these guys. Starting to try and get them to get in trouble. Vampiric corruption is growing very small. But they are very happy over here in Bilbai. What is their garrison like? Their own garrison. Peasant bowmen, mounted yeomen. Nothing of interest. Grill Knights, never you mind. The Grill Knights will destroy me right now. Oh.
You seek the lady?
Well, destroy me is over-exaggerated. They will do me damage, but I'm sure I can handle that. It just depends on if her army is made up out of knights. I can't do shite. If her army is made up out of peasants, I can probably take her take out the Fey Enchantress for good. So let's move our heroes about, and then we'll see what we can do. You have just moved.
It is night.
You are making sure that Corona now is finally getting happier. You are on 0 and not changing. I'm okay with that at the moment. At the moment, that is just fine. At 83% vampire corruption, we finally have them stabilized. That does mean, of course, that as soon as somebody starts messing with us, that they will have that under control. But vampire corruption is still growing. Ah, that's good. That is actually a lot of vampire corruption in order to get stabilized, even. That is ridiculous. Difficulty, lack of corruption, and taxes. Oh, I guess this is just the province is going to be on 0 because I've got all the other building slots have themselves a task. By the way, you. We're gonna move you out because you're spec'd to be an agent, not to be a Kemler's bodyguard.
As you command.
Public order -6. Yeah, but it has no use really here. Hey, you're already going down like crazy because who is working there? Gassel. I think I'd rather want to put you over here as well. Cause some problems for the Imperial provinces, and then Kemler can go in there and start raising shit. By the by, now that I realize that that's of course my plan over here, I can look at you. Oh my! They have their version exactly of what I'm just recruiting. I find this. There's also anti-infantry. Yeah, they don't have a lot of range though. But man, that is an army. And then I assume Gorcel is a little bit of a thing. Yeah, but okay. That is not really worth mentioning, so they have range, which is annoying. But yeah, Emil, Master of the Court here is, and he's also a level 11. Let's not forget that. I mean, Krell is gonna help, but it's gonna help that much. I rather wish that I could destroy like Kemperpot, for instance, which would be nice.
Queen of Darkness.
That's no, I don't want you, Isabella. Queen of Darkness.
Undeath Ascendant.
I'm gonna help you behind trying to kill this character. Critical failure. Has been wounded. Well, it did go really well. For 5 turns, our hero will be unavailable, and then she will return to Mousillon. So we tried to help out, and then we got we got burned for doing that. But yeah, I'm gonna stick around here for a little bit, let that corruption grow. The idea here was to build, I assume, at least you. Oh, well, we need you. Oh, no, you're already in here, there. So yeah, then we just need these two. And then you're the maximum recruitment up, but those are too expensive to build right now. Not really unexpected, considering what they do. You're gonna get public order building, even if it's only one, it's gonna help. Yeah, and then you probably are slowly, ever so slowly gonna go up. I think we finally stabilized in this episode, and we finally got Camera up, moving north, trying to get an army, and hopefully we can make a strong enough army to take down these guys, which are, it's quite a, wow, these, yowza. They are armored, which is a problem, and they're anti-infantry, and these guys have the same thing. Thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.